Hey everyone, do you want to create your own Olympiad course on Astro Olympiad or Biology Olympiad? Well, if you checked our video on purpose of creating OlympEd, then I would guess that you definitely want to. So if that is the case, definitely watch this video until the end because until the end we would skim through all the topics necessary on creating a course on OlympEd, and by the end, I'm pretty sure that you will be able to create your own course at OlympEd. So do stick with us. So firstly, we have to log in into the website. So if you are not sure how to log in, you can see our previous video on logging in into the website. So once you have logged in, you can see your profile image and your name over here. So just click on it, a pop will appear, and click on the notifications button. Now you will be redirected to first and automatically to the second dashboard. Okay, so yeah, this is the main dashboard. You can click on courses, and I would choose dark mode because that's my personal preference. Now, because if you are an instructor in this website, then you have this button over here, okay, to create course. Now just click on it. Now you can see this interface uh, where you can create a course. So this is the whole thing which we will be discussing in the video, okay. And yes, if you want to be instructor, like we would obviously create a separate video how to do that, but you can always text us if you have any query regarding becoming an instructor. So yeah, firstly, let me explain the different parts of this interface. So and the whole process is divided into multiple segments like create course, setting components, curriculum, and accessibility. So first you have to choose a name. So suppose my course name is data, which could be anything, depending on your preference. So I can write my name over here, and suppose this course is on maybe computer science, or it could be on informatics Olympiad. So I would just click on course category and add new. So yeah, I would type informatics Olympiad. So yes, now we have successfully added our course category. So after that, you can enter a short description. Okay. Um, so what this is about, I will explain in a while. Uh, and this is the panel where you can give a detailed description. So the difference is just like this short sentence or short description will be displayed in the course catalogs, such as it might be displayed over this space below the name, you know and this is the place that would be uh, you know uh, a place that would the new students would be, or potential students would be redirected to. So what I mean by that is, suppose a student clicks on this course, and he will be or they will be redirected to this course. Then they can see the whole description of this course over here, okay. So going into some more details, so in this place you can add text, or embed media. It could be anything: image, file, audio, or video. Okay, so mostly you add things such as who this course is for, and like what sort of topics are covered in this course. So you can also add columns, to display your description in ordered way, and you can add advanced elements which is displayed over here, so that the author of course can customize their course in their own way. So this is like an example how customizable our platform is, how customizable OlympEd is. Okay, so one of the important thing is that you should add a course image. You can click here and you can just add a course image. So I would add anything. Since I would add Google. Um, yeah, that's it. So I would recommend that you add image which has a background, because in dark theme it doesn't look very good, right? And you can also add a course video. I would recommend first uploading it in YouTube or where, and pasting its link over here. Uh, that's it about the first few options. Now you can obviously limit the number of seats in the course, and you can also specify the course start date, and all the terms are auto explanatory. You can also click on the question mark, hover over the question mark to get more details, but I would assume that all the elements over here is self-explanatory. So I would turn this on and I am redirected to a second phase. Okay, so the next things that you can see over here is a bunch of uh, other customization features, like student must finish this course. So suppose your course is on data, and if you want you know basic computer science to be a prerequisite course to this course, and what I mean by that is that if you want your student to complete some other course before enrolling into this course, then you can add the course as prerequisite by clicking here and search course. Suppose I want to add algebra course, okay, which is present over here, algebra. So in practice, I would not add algebra course to for data course, but just to give you an idea, I've selected that. Okay, yeah. So this is the lock feature. What it does is like you have to complete uh, previous units uh, to get access to the next unit. So if you have not completed unit 1 or quiz 1, you cannot access anything like unit 2 or quiz 2. Okay, now this feature you can enable this if your course is offline. What that means is, suppose if your course includes if it includes offline classes, or if it is a hybrid class that consists both online and offline classes. So you can enable that. If you do that, student would be able to filter offline courses into the uh, you know search directory of all courses. Okay, and these are a few more customizations that you can uh, understand just by giving it a read, but I would explain it little bit. So you can see this course filter, and you can apply filters on the left sidebar. Okay, and that was the filter that I was talking about over here. Now a few more features are like full units in Calligram. So if your course is completely offline, then you can enable this button to you know to put all the materials in the curriculum, so that rest of the materials can be delivered through the offline classes. And this is button for hiding the course enroll course button. So like uh, um, so this button will be hidden if you have enrolled the course. And progress on course, yeah, so it would show how much percent have you covered. So it would denote um, how much percentage is left and how much is not left beside each course students. So let me give you an example. So you can see over here, like, this student has completed 30% and rest of them has not completed anything. So while creating this course, this algebra course, I had enabled this feature. So that's why I can keep track of the students. So, and now the rest of a few more options for offline course are self-explanatory, so that like it would calculate the uh, percentage of course completed based on how much time have the student spent since it since they had first enrolled, divided by total course period which they can which the instructor can choose. And yeah, by enabling this, student would be able to give a review. Now, drip feed is a special type of feature. Like if you uh, have some information about Girls Math Olympiad Camp season first, uh, then you have some idea of this one. So what this is, like, this course instructor gives you know units gives access to units and contents after certain interval of time. So in week 1 they give the contents of units and quizzes and assignments of week 1. Okay, so after the interval of 1 week is over, then the instructor will feed the units and quizzes for second week. Okay, so yeah, this could be done to control the pace of a student. So if you don't want student to finish all the stuff within a few hours, by forwarding the video, then you can enable this. And this too are self-explanatory. If you want to give a course certificate and course badge after the course completion, then you can enable this. But if you enable this, you have to like uh, you set minimum percentage, and you have to design a certificate template from the word from the admin panel. And once you have created that certificate, like you can search the name of that template over here and select it. So I would not select it right now. Now, course retake. So if you want student to retake a course, you can do it, but zero means that student are not allowed to retake. And yes, these are self-explanatory. If you have to add specific instruction to students who have enrolled. So earlier in this section, you entered course description which was publicly available. Now you are entering stuff over here which are only visible to course students. Okay, and yes, this is a course completion message which is self-explanatory. So you can, so like in the course description, you can use the all the features. Like you can add text, you can add media, you can add columns, okay, and you can add advanced elements. So these are not very technical things. And yes, you can create forum. So it is not necessary to create forum for each course, because at each course the student will get Q&A platform. In fact, in each uh, element of the course there will be a separate uh, quiz Q&A platform. So you can see like in algebra course, I have created an algebra forum but still, like student can ask questions related to algebra, and instructor could see them. Like I can see them, how many of the of the questions and ask answers are answers are questions are pending, and how many of them are answered, and what are the comments of students regarding the video content. So you can do all of these, okay, as an instructor. From students point of view, like you can go here and yeah, from student point of view you can click on here and ask the Q&A, or you can click here and see the linked forums, okay. So this is yeah, basic things I would not explain. Yeah, so if you want to link a forum with this course, which is not necessary, you can click on this and create a forum, or select an already created forum. I would not do that right now. Now this here comes the most important element of our course, which is building the curriculum. Like this is the most crucial thing. All of the previous thing were customization and designs, but here is the major element. So so explaining what this actually is. So a course can be divided into major sections. So consider it like major segments of your course, okay. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. So sections are like phases, okay. So I would add section 1, section 2, section 3, okay. And each section you can add a unit, okay. So in section 3 I want to add one unit. So what type of unit is it going to be? Is it going to be a Zoom meeting, or is it going to be H5P material? I will make a separate video on H5P because this deserves a separate video, okay. Is it going to be an elemental page? Okay, wait. Is it going to be a big blue button meeting, so which is similar to a Zoom meeting? Okay. Or is it going to be a video or audio material? Okay. Is it going to be a multimedia? So there are a lot of type of customization, okay, that you can add. You can just add, you know, type as text also, okay. So most often a course unit either has a video material like a YouTube video. It either has just a few texts. If it either has a file or some sort of document. It either has a Zoom meeting, or it either has H5P, which I will explain later. Okay, so majorly 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These five things are in course unit, like upload package and Elementor. These are redundant things which are very less frequently used, although you can explore it, uh, but they will be explained in uh, another video. Now I would add wish to add a video. Now I would add unit 1 as its name. I can also add tag. Suppose you have a mm, unit on binary number system, and you might have noticed that binary number system does come under computer science and uh, you know mathematics as well. So you can add uh, this unit which is on binary number system, and you can add tag as mathematics. Okay, so add new, I'll write as mathematics and add one more tag as computer science. So if I, in future, if I want to, add all the units related to mathematics in one course, I can just do it in 1 second. I'll just, you know, uh, do it in bulk. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's the purpose of unit adding a unit tag, and most importantly, it is used for question tag because sometimes you want to create a quiz in which you want questions related to a specific chapter like mathematics. So you, if you do that, you will get questions, you will get all type of questions related to mathematics, that is having question tag of mathematics all in one quiz. Okay, so that's the purpose of adding tags. So you have tags on courses also, and yeah, that's the basic idea of tag. Now adding a video, which is obviously crucial thing. You can add Vimeo. It's spelled correctly, yeah. Or you can add a YouTube video, or you can embed a video that you manually upload in a website, but we advise you not to upload video in the website. You you, uh, you are advised to upload video on YouTube and then paste a link over here. And what is this unit about? So you can add description. This is not necessary. You can add course duration, like how long this uh, you know a unit is supposed to go for. Suppose if it's a 10 minutes video, and you think that in student needs 30 minutes to understand that 10 minutes video, so you can add here 30 minutes. Okay, and free unit, if it is free, then you can add, tag it as free. If you want to link this unit with a forum, then you can do it by creating a forum, by going over here and then linking it over here. So what what's the purpose of doing that? Like students would ask all the questions related to this unit in that forum only. So this is just of making things formal, but not necessary. Okay, but you can always do that. Connect assignments, yeah, you can create assignments by clicking manage assignments, or like create assignments over here and link that created assignment with this unit. Okay, so you got my point. You can always attach, often, like after giving a lecture, you would attach your hands out with the lecture. You'd want to do that, so you can click on here and attach uh, a media. Okay, so you can attach a PDF or anything. So you can also add practice questions. So yeah, so if you have created question on uh, various tags, so you can just add question tag name and all the questions which has been assigned that tag. Suppose number, binary number, uh, that those sort of questions would be added over here. And add dynamic question tags means that you will have question in random order for all the students and sort of stuff. Okay, so you will get the idea of this in managing quizzes. So if I want to add true false questions, and each question, there are five such questions, and so I would do this. Okay, so these are not like quizzes, these are practice questions. So quizzes will be used to grade the students' performance. Assignments would be used for grading the uh, students' performance, but practice questions are not graded. So that's the difference between quiz and assignments. And yes, oops, I just moved on to the accessibility section without completing the curriculum. So yeah, I just explained all the parts of video section. After you have entered the YouTube video link and inserted the necessary handout, you can add unit. Okay, I would add the unit name. So once you have created quizzes, you can also always drag it to different position. So I can move unit 1 to section 1, unit 2 to section 2, and there is currently nothing in the section 3. Okay, I can also move this unit 2 under section 1. Okay, now creating quizzes. You can click on quiz. Now these two are very simple things. I would explain SCORM and H5P in later ones, but simple quizzes are like in simple terms. Simple quiz is a static quiz and where all the questions and all the options are fixed, but dynamic quizzes are the quizzes in which uh, the questions are not is fixed. Okay, so it's by that I don't mean that the order of questions are changed, but in fact the questions identity is also changed. So suppose in if student 1 is taking this quiz, uh, so if he attends this quiz, he will get ABC questions, and if after a while another students take this quiz, then he is going to get B, C, D questions. So how is that done? So I will not explain simple quiz because that's obvious. That's simple. Uh, I have to enter quiz name. I have to enter type. So quiz type is nothing but like earlier you had unit tag. So unit tag and question type, course category, these all are same. You are just assigning category of these elements. So okay, I can add description. I can link it with a course. I can add quiz duration. These are all very self-explanatory things. Okay, I will not go through all of them. And you can add, starting date, ending date if you want, or you can not add it if you want students to, take the course and take the quiz whenever they want. Now coming to the most crucial part, add a dynamic questions section tags. Okay, so what this is, you suppose you have 5 question on economics tag and 5 question on maths tag. Then what you do is I add economics. So here is not economics tag, here is true false tag. Okay, so uh, I want to add 5 questions from true false tag. So true, suppose true false is uh, a name of subject like economics, then 5 questions from that subject will be asked, and each question are has carries 2 marks, so total marks will be 10. Okay, so I want to add uh, more questions from another chapter. So the second chapter will be named MCQ. So like you can add 10 questions from second subject, second chapter, or I should have written like some things like economics and mathematics, but you know what this all means, okay? And each of these question has marks 1. So total marks of this dynamic quiz becomes uh, 20. So if there are, thousands of questions under this tag and thousands of questions under this tag, you are obviously going to get dynamic question sets. Okay, so I will click this. Oh, I have not added quiz name. So I have started. I also add in it. Yeah, wait. Yes. So quiz is successfully added. So I will add this quiz in section 1. So you can do similar things. You can add assignments by clicking here, and you can upload it through this interface. I would not go into very detail because like this is like uploading, and you can see here attachments. You can students would do the assignments and upload the PDF or document. uh, Over here you can add started ended, and you can manually evaluate it. Okay, so I would not, this is not a thing that I would explain. This is similar to the previous ones. So yeah, this is our demo quiz, and I will move on to accessibility. So yeah, if anyone can access this course, you can enable this. If this has not been enabled, then like if you cannot even buy the course. Okay, so this, if you do not enable this in the course page, it will be displayed as a private course. You can also assign course price and partial fees. These are self-explanatory. Okay, I will not go into details. uh, well, you cannot fully see the details of this one, but what I recommend is you can trust me with this. What this means is that suppose first few sections of your course, or first few units of your course are free for every logged in users, but rest of the content will be only available for the one who is enrolled into the course, especially who had paid for the course. Okay, so this is my grade points. So what this is actually, this is a very cool concept. Like you can earn points in the website by doing various things, and like that deserves a separate video actually. uh, but once you have earned coins by taking courses, taking quizzes, you can use those coins to buy course. So if I say 100 over here, then student can spend 100 points to buy your course, okay, instead of uh, paying you the allotted price. Okay, so yeah, this is my great subscription and apply for course. Yeah, if you want to accept applications uh, before enrolling students, then you can enable this, and you have to manually uh, read the applications. Okay, so this migrate subscription and details about it will be explained in later videos. Now click on publish. Now wait for a while, and damn, your course has been created. See, now I would recommend that you should add course intro video. Okay, just to make your course more you know relevant to your students, like relevant students could identify that this is the course for them, not for the others. You could do that while while you were in this panel. Wait, let me show. While you were over here, you can add a course video. You can click here and paste your link over here. Okay, so yeah, if you had done that, like there would be a course introductory video over here also. So that's it for introduction to course. I see you next day. Have a good one.